How did you put together the name Footz, and why is everywhere you step legendary?
Footz is that's actually just a nickname from around the neighborhood. That came from sports actually. Me being just real fast type shit. Like I used to be fast as hell, like since I was younger. So it's just a nickname that just gave me, and it just stuck. So that's how that came
That's
about.
fire. Did you, when you first started rapping, was it like on beat, or was battling the first type of rapping you did?
Uh, just like with the homies, instrumentals, stuff like that. When we all get together, throw an instrumental on, just freestyle, just for fun. I was just always been a fan of battle rap. I ain't think I can put shit together like that. So I ain't never make no music and nothing like that. But it was just for fun.
Damn, that's incredible. And so, who were your influences back then?
Far as what
Far as
battle
just
rap?
writing, rapping, battle rapping, who just influenced you to put your style together?
If you want to say battle rap, my influences are, of course, she, Nitty, Briz, Twerk, Ill Will. And if you want to go from all the way back when I first started, I was a big fan of Hitman. Like that was like probably my first favorite battle rapper.
That's fire.
Like that's like I was watching, I caught on to Hitman, started watching all his shit, and I started catching on Beat Magic, Rock. Then I started just watching other people, and then that's how all that got started.
That's fire. Do you remember your very first battle?
I had a battle with a guy named Travis the Prince on
That's
OSBL.
that's a wild name. Travis the
Travis,
Prince. So wait,
yeah,
so your
Travis the
first
Prince.
battle was on OSBL?
Yeah,
A,
yeah.
a lot
I
of the
started with OSBL. I ain't go nowhere else.
Okay, so how did you just meet Kelz and then she invited you to battle, or how did that go?
I was so me being on social media, when I was doing the comedy stuff, I was doing skits. So I used to do these skits in the car, and it was like battle rap skits. So I had the ad libs of the crowd in the background, and people get that nigga and fake holding my shirt and all that type shit. So I used to so I sit in the car and I just make bars about just random shit. Even though they was funny videos, certain people was like, "Hold on, you kind of putting some shit together, low key." You know what I'm saying? So I did a couple of them for a minute. A friend of mine named Croft, he was battling on OSBL and CBG at the time. He asked me would I try to battle rap, like would I give it a try. I told him yeah. He sent me directly to Kelz. They had a tryout coming up, and that was what it was. I went there. I did. I mean, for my first battle ever, shit, I guess I did pretty good because after that, it was up from there.
That's so crazy. So your man's just put you on the Kelz, and then Kelz just threw you on the card against Travis the Prince.
Yeah, it was like yeah, trial card.
Okay, wow. And
Yeah,
then
like trial
so
card.
you really got it out the mud. Like you started, you know what I'm saying? You
And it's
earned
crazy
yours.
because I didn't even hear about OSBL when I first heard about CBG. That was the first like DC battle rap like battle league that I've heard about. So I'm thinking I'm gonna go there. And it's crazy that he sent me straight to OSBL. I guess that's how it's supposed to work out.
That was fate. Low key, that was fate. That's incredible, man. Okay,
Yeah.
so boom, you get the OSBL, you battle Travis the Prince. What happens from there?
Next battle, I had a guy named Ty Pretty. At that time, Ty Pretty was, I think that was his second battle too from out Virginia. He had a big name. He was buzzing. So they threw us together. Had a good battle. Had a good one rounder. And then COVID hit.
Damn.
I was supposed to battle Fetty, Rich Fetty, but COVID
Oh
hit.
shit.
Yeah, that Fetty was my first 3 round battle, but COVID hit pushed us back like 8 months. So I didn't battle for like the whole 8 months. Like I said, I didn't know about no other leagues and none of that right then and there. So that 8 months, me and Fetty had a great 3 round battle. And then like I said, and then after that, then just, league battles. Kelz take me out of town and we go hard.
I heard about that. And
Go out,
some of
yeah.
the other interviews, they said y'all was going to We Go Hard and just like smoking shit. Do you
Yeah,
remember
I
those
think
times?
it was me, Saflare, and Zeke. We went up there. Yeah,
Sheesh.
me, Saflare, and
Sheesh.
Zeke. We went up there. Man, I
For,
had to battle the dude Zoe Green.
okay, how did that
Zoe
go?
Green.
Was that your first time out of town?
Yeah, yeah,
How
yeah.
did you feel and how did that go?
I felt good. I kicked his ass. I kicked his ass. I
Talk
kicked
that
his
shit.
ass. Nah, I kicked Zoe Green ass. But yeah, that was my first time out of town. And then I think after that, when I went to Virginia, I think I went to the news in Virginia, battled Scotty Goods out Virginia. Then Kells had me every now and then. I don't remember.
But she
But the
really
main one, the thing about Kells, she put me in a good position. Of course, I had to do my part, but I always appreciate her as well
of
because she
course.
called me one day after me and Saflare battled. Because at the time, me and Saflare was the top two rookies of the league. So Kells like, I need y'all to battle. And me and Saflare wound up having a crazy back and forth 3-round battle.
So this is part one because y'all had
Yeah, this
another
part
one
one.
on
Yeah,
URL.
yeah, this the
That's
part of the first one.
crazy.
So like a couple days later, Kells hit me and was like, "You trying to go to Vegas?" I'm like, "Yeah."
What?
But I'm thinking she's just talking about just some random, we all cool. I think just on a regular trip. She was like, "All right, you going out there for the Unity card? You battling the dude, Baby James."
Damn.
I'm like, damn. So that was 2 weeks right after the Saflare battle. Mind you, I'm still getting used to this 3-round battle. I'm still getting used to the battle rap shit. So I'm panicking. So I wound up getting it together like we left Thursday. I wound up getting my round together probably Tuesday. So went out Vegas. That's when I met Bills. He
Damn.
was a he was a he was a he was the Crucible scout. So the
That's fast.
Unity was
Salute
for
to
the
Bills.
Crucible, right? Shout out Bills because that was for the this battle was for the Crucible Slot. So when I met Bills, we all chilling. He liked my personality and shit. We all out at the brunch spots, we chilling. He just like how interacting with people. He said, "Man, if you could be this entertained in a room full of motherfuckers you don't know, if you can go and have a good battle tomorrow, you're gonna be my Crucible pick." And me and Baby James wound up having a battle of the weekend. Me and Cook
Crazy.
had a battle of the weekend. So he
Okay.
picked me for the Crucible, and then that's how everything went from there.
Hold on, slow down, slow down. So, bro, so you've been in the right place at the right time every
Pretty
time.
much, pretty much.
That's crazy. So you out first you go to We Go Hard, now you out Vegas, and now you getting in the Crucible. What
Right.
did you think when you were offered that opportunity? What like did it sink into? Is that the moment you realized you really him, or did that come
No,
later on?
I didn't know. I didn't really know what to expect. I was just like, if you being honest,
Yeah.
I told and Flair can contest this too. I told Flair, man, if I don't make it, bro, I'm quitting. If I don't make the Crucible, I'm
Are
done.
you serious?
I said, if I don't make the cruise, I told she and everybody, bro, I don't make this shit, I'm done, bro. I don't, cause I really was like, man, I don't know what to do, man. I don't know this battle rap shit like that, man. I don't know
Of
what to
course.
do. I don't know if I'm gonna spend a whole another year trying to battle and battle and battle and make it here. I'm like, shit, I'm already here. I need to make it or that's it. So I wind
Damn.
up, so Flair wound up being number one in the Crucible. He wound up being
Mm-hmm.
number one. He was going crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I actually got through, honestly, because of Briz.
What?
Briz, Briz was there. Briz. He was like, who was the guy that did? I did and I was rapping. I had a certain part of my round. I guess it was different from how everybody else was rapping. And he was like, man, you should get him because he's different. He don't sound like nobody up here, and he's fire. You know what
Damn,
I'm saying?
salute to Briz. That's
So,
amazing.
and Bills told me this, and Bill said, man, if it wasn't for Briz, man, they was gonna try to go with somebody else. And I understand,
Sheesh.
everybody can rap. Everybody can rap. I'm not the best rapper. Everybody can rap, but at the end of the day, what's gonna separate you from everybody up here?
Let me tell you something. First of all, Foots, yes, everybody can rap, but not everybody can rap as good as you do. I'm gonna tell you, when I saw your battle, well, I don't want to rush the Crucible process, but when you did your final exams, brother, your final exams against Lu Castro, that is one of the most electrifying, incredible. Did you have your style together? Like, how did you get to that point where you structured how you had your third and like how did you get to that point where you had your round structures together? Was it because of all the different battles you were taking, or you just took that risk at that point?
Nah, I got a good camp around me. Kelz ain't gonna let you go in there with no bullshit.
Facts.
She wanna hear rounds. What you got? How this then you rapping, I'm calling Sheed. Hey bro, how this sound? How this sound? He gonna tell you straight up. That's ass fool. Right about don't put that right there. It don't make sense. This da da da. I call Ace. Ace, what's the man? This don't rhyme. Make this rhyme with this da da da. It sounds better. Okay, cool. I got a good team around me.
That's the key is people being
Nobody's
honest
gonna
with
do
you.
this. Nobody's gonna do this alone. If you do this
100%.
alone, it's gonna show.
Damn.
So, I got a good team around me, and they gonna let me know when I'm slacking. No, no, I don't like this. Da, 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 da. So a lot of times, you know, people might like. She actually gave me a. He told me he was like, man, people gonna talk about your EMT stuff. Put something in. Talk about your EMT. Put something like that in your round. And it was so crazy. In my third round, I wound up putting an EMT bar together.
First of all, your third
And
round. Let's hold on. We're going too fast.
go
They
ahead,
tell you you got Lu Castro. What happens mentally? What happens to you?
I kind of called it.
Oh
I
yeah,
see,
you knew.
I kind of see how they match up the new classes and the old guy. I know they try to do style similarities and stuff like that. And I always called him. I said I'm gonna fuck around and get Lu Castro. And I lie to you not. And when P called me and said, "Yeah, man, Lu Castro," I said, "I fucking knew it. I already knew it. I kind of knew it. I was just thinking like, okay, how am I about to go into this battle? I know Lou's he's not really a difficult guy. You know what I'm saying? To like
Hmm.
fight for. You know how you some guys you like, I can't just go battle him like this. I can't do this.
Right.
You got to be real strategic. Lou, a lot of performance. Okay, a lot of performance characteristics. You know what I'm saying? He used a lot of crowd participation shit. Okay, I gotta be entertaining. I gotta have bars. I know I'm gonna do that, but I also gotta have something that's gonna separate me from from the like I said from the crowd's participation and the being funny and shit. It's like what could I come up with?
Man, you were performing, you were rapping, your facial expressions, the little exchanges with Nunu. Like it was just so much
Yeah,
going
yeah,
on in that battle. Like you look like a pro in your final exams battle. One of my favorites was the I had to stop the microwave before it hit one. Bro,
right.
how do you even I've been looking at microwaves my entire life. I've never thought to make a bar out of that. How did you even come up with that?
Uh, shit, man. I don't know. I don't even remember, man. I don't remember. It's just basically okay. I'm gonna tell you why. I was talking to Swerve. I think I was talking to Swervo or she. They didn't give me the bar, but they was trying to help me understand like how to make what can I say? How to take a real life situation
And turn it into a
and
moment.
turn into something right. So at that time I didn't know. I'm like, they're like, bro, you could talk about your AMT shit. I'm like, but what the fuck am I gonna say? So I'm just trying to think of something. I'm just trying to think of something. And the first thing I could think of, I'm actually sitting in a room and the microwave is right there.
That's
So
crazy.
I'm actually sitting there like I know when the sound of when the microwave go boop boop, it make all that damn beeping sound and shit like that.
Uh-huh.
So I said, dang, what if I do something with with a microwave or something? You know what I'm saying? It's just the process of it.
That's crazy. Right
And so
place, right time.
after a couple days, I'm working on it, and I came up with it. Swervo thought it was ass. To this day, he keeps saying he don't think so. He thought it was ass at first.
No way.
Swervo
No
said, I said, bro,
way.
what about some that beeping sound always stop the microwave at once, so I won't hear the beeping sound basically. So I always stop the microwave. He was like, man, that's ass. I said, you think so?
That's
And
so
to this
funny.
day, he swear up and down that he didn't say that. I said, bro, you said that ball was ass, but it's cool. It's cool. Cause I'm not right too. I done told some of my partners, man, that's ass. And they went in there and shook the building. I'm like, oh damn. So we ain't always right. You hear me?
Facts, facts. But yeah, I'm glad you took that risk. That battle, man, like I just want to say to you, like, when I watched that battle, it was no doubt in my mind you was a superstar after that. Like, because I seen a couple other battles, and I was like, oh, maybe it is me. But when you that Lu Castro battle solidified your position. It was too unclear. I actually got on, I remember being on the phone with Bills because I think he had Lou or something like that. And we were just arguing back and forth about that battle. Cause I was just like, no, Footz is here. This is it. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right,
he's
right.
him. It's done. He solidified it. So after the Crucible happens, what was the reception like with your peers?
Oh no, everybody, it was good. It was real good. It was real good. It was just one of them situations like now you know what you gotta do. Just basically working on others. First of all, real quick. First of all, the Crucible was difficult as shit because that was my problem. Well, I'm not gonna say that was my problem, but when I started off as battling, everybody was like, "Fush, you could do good with name flips, but you need to get your universal bars stronger."
Okay.
So for me being in the Crucible and to think about all universal bars with nobody named to flip was the hardest shit for me.
For real? That was tough?
Yeah, cause I didn't like I said I could think of universal bars, but to just think of just random 2 rounds of just random universal bar, that shit was difficult for me.
That's so
Like
after the
now, it might be a little. Now, if I had to put 2 random rounds together, with just universals, it'd be much better now.
so
It'd be
you
much better.
it's good to go. You got it locked down.
Yeah, I got it. And I'm a little better at. Well, I done got better. You know what I'm saying? So
100%.
I think I can do that way better than I have before. But like I said, I never done that before. And Kelz, don't get me wrong, like when you come to OSBL, Kelz put us through shit like that. She got tournaments and shit like that. She put you in and like little like obstacles for us to go through. So when we get to places like that, or we get to a certain position, it's nothing we ain't seen before, nothing we ain't
That's
dealt
so
with.
fire. That's
You
so
know what
fire to
I'm
me. Y'all really like, I mean, for lack of a better word, y'all the Avengers over there. Like
saying?
all y'all different types of superheroes, like with your own superpowers. You know what I'm saying? Like your flow pockets are just out of this world. You know what I'm saying? Saflare's punches are super unique. Like y'all all got these incredible powers. And I think that does come from development. And salute to Kelz and everything she does over there. So is it because you and Saflare were like the top two in your Crucible class that they immediately booked y'all to battle each other?
Yeah, yeah. We was
How
talking
did
because
you feel when,
I didn't want to bother a nigga again, man.
especially the second time,
Yeah,
right?
I didn't want to bother him again. Cause it get to a point where you think, damn, what the fuck am I gonna say again? You know what I'm saying? Especially when you like, what flair shit I'm gonna use again. But when you start locking in, you'll come up with some more shit. You gonna come up with some more shit. And it
I'm
was
gonna keep
good.
it.
Like, damn, we on volume. We about to open up volume.
That's what I'm saying. That's
Man,
great. Y'all was on volume.
yeah, that shit was beautiful.
I'm gonna keep it
I like that
tall.
shit.
I only make fun of things that I deeply respect, and I think other people do that as well.
I
I
already
know
know,
I
man.
give you a hard time
I
about this
already
flow
know. I
pocket.
already know.
The even Steven, Sweeten, Stockholm Lee. I only make fun of it because I respect it so much. It was so unique and effortless. I also watched you recently do that against Wordplay with the Minnesota. Like
Yeah, the Minnesota. Yeah.
the way you maneuver, like how did you come up with that style? Like what inspired that? Like you're able to take one word or one phrase and turn it into like 14
not
layers of raps.
not be honest, man. she
For real?
she man. Like a lot of people don't understand. I give she a lot of praise, man. Like him and Ace, man, I get them boys a lot of praise, man. Them men a lot of praise because, like, I really, like, I watch, like, when I watch them, I listen. I'm in tune. You know what I'm saying?
100.
Like I said, when I first started rapping, you could see the similarities of me and she deeply, because I was like, damn, that shit is different as hell. You know
Facts.
what I'm saying? Then when I listen to Ace, you know, the word play, the he do that shit with them words, man. I don't know what the fuck that shit is nice to me. I like listening to that shit.
It's like compound
It's
rapping.
like,
Y'all
God
take
damn, how the
it's
fuck
so
you
much
do
more
that?
difficult to do.
How do you do that? You know what I'm saying? And
Hmm.
listening to him, he know 1,000 motherfucking words that I don't even know what they mean, but it just sound good when he just using them together. So
100.
I'm like, you know. And another thing, before I move on, I was a
So
big fan of Bone Thugs and Harmony growing
let's
up.
go. Shout out to
So Bone
Bone
Thugs and
Thugs, man.
Harmony was my biggest influence, far
Who
as
was your
like the
favorite? Which one?
Crazy and Busy Bone. Them my
Mine
two
was
favorites.
busy. Okay,
My
crazy go.
crazy.
Crazy was literally
But
crazy.
nah,
Yeah.
yeah. So a lot of times that's really my first inspiration, far as the flow changes and the getting into them pockets.
Hmm.
But I don't know them. I listen to them, but to have somebody I can actually sit down with and be on the phone with and actually, you know what I'm saying, actually listen to and learn from is different.
Yeah, and I respect that.
You know what
Also,
I'm saying?
your breath control is incredible. Do you like? Are you a fitness kind of guy? Like, how is your breath control so great? Like, you can't just do that in a battle with the energy and the high volume of
You
material
gotta
that you pack into it.
just know where to go. Like, okay, so when I did the against wordplay, when I did the Mr. Zen Master, you when I said Mr. Zen Master, I got my breath together. When I say I said Mr. Zen Master, and I breathed. I created that style, Aki Stop. You seen I profited off pockets and stop pocket watching pockets, but here's a pocket watching. You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, it's like I gained my breath. I knew where I was gonna stop. I knew where I was gonna continue. And it's just
But
basically knowing your place, because a lot of people will run, a lot of people will keep going, and then they'll gas themselves out. Then they gotta take a big breath in between, and it'll throw off the whole flow.
110%, and it's like exactly. You pick words and phrases that just have layered, like it sounds effortless. How do you know how to pinpoint when you can take a phrase and say it differently and it'll still be fire and it'll still be a double? How do you like is that just a gift or is that something you practiced and developed?
I guess I practiced and developed it. I don't know. I maybe a gift too. Who knows, man? I
A
just know
hundred.
it's just like I said, the word play, the flow pockets. I just go off for words that's I'm trying to see, like, words that complement each other, if that makes sense. So
Mm-hmm.
so like, okay, when I did the against the flare with the sweet and even believing and breathing, it's
Right.
like them words, them Stockholm sweet and the deal, Stockholm sweet and leaving and breathing, keep wheezing. It just sounds, it just flows perfect.
A hundred
You know what
percent.
I'm saying? Whatever word can flow perfect, and then I can rhyme. It's like, okay, I can go with that. I can go with that. You know
So
what I'm
this
saying?
next, the next
Yeah,
battle that I want to discuss, bruh, this is probably one of your best performances ever.
which
You
one?
versus Jerry Wess.
Yeah. That was
That
a
was
good
a
battle.
very clear victory for you.
I think that was
Everyone
I
that
think that was my real introduction to URL.
1,000%, 1,000%. And so preparing for that, when they told you you had Jerry West, what were your thoughts?
Um, I was I was locked in. I mean, because I know Jerry West ain't no slouch. He don't get the love that he deserves. I think he's underrated, but I know what Jerry West capable of. I I took him very serious. I was just like, man, I ain't about to go in there and try to play with him, because I know he can be a dog. Which in that battle he was, and if I was anything less than what I was, he was going to 30 me. He was going to
A
get me
hundred
out of here.
percent.
He was gonna get me
100%.
out of there because he was
But it's
amazing in that battle. So
he was. But you that is a clear victory for you. When people bring up, and I could even say there's some people that were saying that should be one of the battles of the year. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like when you discuss a
anytime,
battler or artist, they always bring that up.
anytime you can bring Smack back on stage because of the battle going, that's a good battle. Smack got off stage and then wound up getting back on stage. He said, "Oh hell no, I gotta see this. I gotta get up here for this." And it was every round. My first, his first, my second, his second, my third, his third. It was like a good back and forth all through.
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
that was good enough for me.
So
And
at
then it's so
what point?
crazy that battle wasn't even like voted most exciting. Like people didn't want to see that battle. They didn't really care for it. As far as the votes go, he was probably like
Hmm.
7% on the polls.
That's crazy.
They did not want to see that battle. He wound up being the battle of the weekend.
That's crazy. That's
You know
crazy to
what
me.
I'm
So okay. So at this point, I'm assuming you're locked in with URL, correct?
saying? So yeah.
So how, as a just as an artist and having gone through that journey, at that point, did you feel like, all right, I'm here, I'm officially him?
No.
No?
Not yet, not yet, not yet, not yet,
Damn.
not yet, not
Okay.
yet. Because, like I
Okay.
said, I just got here. I just got here. So now I'm like, I mean, they know what I can do, but I'm like, I just got here. I need to do a little bit more for them to actually be like, okay, he's solidified. I gotta do a little bit more.
So
So
there's
and
something
then
you
I
did
wanted,
do.
huh?
There's something you did do, and
Yeah,
I
it's
and
something.
you
It's
know,
something I did do. Yes, that's
I,
that was the one. But circumstances. You
okay,
know.
let's set that up. And I want to just stick to the rapping portion of it.
Okay.
But first and foremost, you get the phone call and they say, look, man, Footz, you got Rum Nitty. What
Right.
goes through your head?
Oh, I ain't go to sleep,
Oh yeah?
nigga. I was up 7 in the morning. I was up 7 in the morning. I just woke up. I was just up early as hell. And I seen the email come to my phone. I didn't even get a call. I seen the email pop up. And I seen the DocuSign. I said, who the fuck is this? So I clicked on it. That said Footz versus Rum Nitty. I had to wipe my eyes and sit up on the bed like, oh, what? I said, this motherfucker ain't had the audacity to call me and let me know some shit like, okay. So now I called the group chat off the break. Hey, y'all, niggas, everybody just waking up. What's up, bro? What's going on? I'm like, hey, nigga, I got Rum Nitty. Everybody say, what? Everybody woke up. Damn, for real? I'm like, yeah, I got Rum Nitty, bro. They was like, damn, fool. Damn, bro. I feel sorry for you. I'm like, what type of some shit
Nah.
is that? What the
I
fuck
feel
that
sorry for
mean?
you. It's crazy.
Man, niggas hanging up the phone and all. I was like, damn, that's crazy. Y'all so scared. Everybody's terrified from Nitty. I was getting some bullshit ass answers. I said, okay, all right, okay. But I was so locked in, man, because I said, this is the one. This is the one. I said, no, I cannot do, man. I was at work. I'm at home. I'm talking about I'm locked in 100%. I said, I cannot do this. I cannot do this. I cannot do this. No. What people I don't like I said, that's my favorite battle rapper, so I already down there know every battle he done had. So I'm like, let me go back and watch what people haven't said to him. Let me just see what type of approaches people haven't done or have done so I can know not to do this, not to do that. And basically keep it original, but also don't switch up my style. Like a lot of people does that against certain people. Like
Of course.
if you go in a small room with a beat at and you don't rap or you're not a conscious motherfucker, why would you go in there and try to be conscious rapping with beat at? You get your ass kicked. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
Right.
why? You know what I'm saying? So
That's so funny.
my main thing was be me, keep the same energy, same performance, same everything. Don't switch up nothing. I don't care if it's Rum Nitty. I don't care who it is. Don't switch up anything.
when y'all were putting together, a lot of battle rappers make this big mistake when they get a big opportunity. Some battle rappers, but they make the mistake of either just rapping and forgetting the promo, and then some people promo exceptionally well and forget the rap. But the culmination of your promo and rapping was impeccable. You went back to your skits days to come up with that Crip Camp skit.
Yeah,
How was
man,
that putting that together? What
man.
was the reception from your friends and peers?
Shit, you seen it, man. First of all, the motherfucker had like 500,000 views. I didn't
That's
even expect it.
crazy.
I didn't expect it to do that. But the motherfucker trying to kill me, man. Death threats I don't received. I said, oh, these
Are
motherfuckers
you
is tripping.
serious?
Yeah. Motherfucker trying to kill me, man. I say, you know what?
Man.
I say, look, it's already out there. Mind you, I came from doing stand up comedy and shit. So when I do jokes, man, the jokes is jokes. It is what it is.
100%.
You know, nigga, I talk about my mother, my grandmother, I talk about myself, I talk about all type of shit. We that's what we do. It's jokes.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like I was telling everybody, if I meant to offend somebody, I'm not gonna apologize if I meant to offend you. But it literally wasn't no, you know what I'm saying, wasn't no ill intentions behind it. And then
No.
my friend that does comedy, his name is Goofy. So when I
Hmm.
was saying Goofy, cause people were like, damn, who we calling Goofy? I'm like, oh shit, this shit is all bad. This shit is all bad.
I could tell you
I'm
that
like, this shit is all
I think people, real ones, know that it was just jokes, it was just promo, and I think it was perfectly executed. And like, to have a high pressure situation like that in terms of who you're about to battle, and to make such a dope promo that isn't shitting on your opponent, that isn't a bunch of messy stuff, is just you being funny and then
right.
preparing for one of the biggest, what I'm saying,
Yeah,
opportunities
but
ever.
real quick, my bad to
Go
cut
ahead,
you
go
off.
ahead,
Just
go
real
ahead.
quick. But everybody go about things different. Like, say if he would have did a Muslim skit with the prayer rug and the kufi on, and if
Hmm.
it was funny, I'ma laugh at it. But you might have another Muslim on this side that's like, I ain't playing that shit. What is he doing? Why is he
Nah, that's
mocking?
real.
Why is he
That's
mocking
real.
us? Why is he... So I'm not. I understood it 100%. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, it's just jokes. But everybody don't take things,
No, it's
certain
true. Everybody has
like
different senses of humor. That's a
right,
fact.
right.
So a lot of people are familiar with your URL battles. I want to talk about your battles off URL. Do you remember Footz versus Scotty Good?
Yeah, that was again.
It's,
That was on the news.
yep, it's about 2 years ago. How do you remember? How different are you from that version of yourself to now? What do you think has improved the most, and what do you remember from
Um,
that battle?
uh, what has improved the most? Pacing. Not rushing. Not rushing my
Absolutely,
material. Um,
absolutely,
I guess demanding my like. Well, not demand. I ain't gonna say that. Stage presence. Like pacing the stage. You know. Um, playing the cameras better. You know what I'm saying? Not just rapping one way, keeping my back to the camera, stuff like that. Um,
absolutely, absolutely.
uh, and that's so crazy. I was just watching that battle earlier today. That's crazy you asked me that. I literally was just watching a piece of that battle today. But
That's crazy.
yeah, I mean, so far offhand from what I can remember, those things.
Okay.
So
And then do you remember your battle with Fetty? Salute the Rich Fetty. Do you remember that battle?
yeah, I remember that battle.
What do you think has improved the most, and what do you remember mostly from that battle?
Um, I remember I say he looked like Ray Lewis.
And that was accurate. Salute the Rich.
Yeah, yeah. uh, what I got from that battle, same thing. My biggest problem was pacing. People was like, "Footz, you rapping too fast. You rapping too fast. You
Hmm.
transitioning too fast to the point
Hmm.
they didn't even, you didn't even let the first bar hit before you done said the next bar. So now they trying to catch on. Like, what the fuck he say? What is he saying? What did he say? I didn't catch that. I'm already on the next line, just trying to. I'm moving too fast. Like I said, my main thing that I got better at was pacing.
And
And
how
of
did you
course
f-
my
how
bars
did you
got
fix
better.
that? How did you fix
performing.
that pacing issue?
Um, actually analyzing me rapping, like paying attention to when I rap. Like I know sometimes when I be in a moment, I know sometimes adrenaline kind of curry you through the performance, so you going. But I actually like try to slow down, like as I'm rapping, actually think, all right, even though I'm in the moment, let me try to gather myself while I'm in the moment. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So that right there,
Okay.
that's
You also
basically it.
tried something adventurous. Do you remember Big Steppers?
Who the hell is that? Oh yeah.
You and Saflare versus Prep and Dre Dennis, the Big Steppers. You remember that?
Oh yeah, we beat the shit out of Prep and Dre, man.
So, first of all, I want to say this. Um, there's a lot of league versus league talk, but I think this is one of those original OSBL versus Gates of the Garden battles. How was that experience?
It was fun. It was fun to finally get me and bro together. It was fun. It was fun.
What's the most difficult part of the 2-on-2 format for you?
Just not being close, like in the like in the area. Like I can pull up on you. Hey bro, come outside real quick. Let me, what I'm saying, or pull up over my house, or meet me at, what I'm saying. That's the only part. Cause we can come up with material together. Everybody close. We can come up with material. The energy, the chemistry gonna be there. But sometimes it's nothing like that actual session when we all like in person. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
That was it.
100%.
Like when me see when me and Flair battled John and DNA at that time, I wish we didn't do it at that time
Why you say that?
because me and Flair wasn't in a good spot at that time.
And
Like,
chemistry plays a huge part in how good the performance is.
yeah, but we wasn't just in a good space. We was more on some like we wasn't really rocking with each other at that moment.
hmm
So it kind of, I don't know if it showed, but I know far as the process it showed
It
with us
wasn't the best
with us,
result.
right. And you see how it was a lot of, man, we're gonna do it this way, no, do it this way, man, we're gonna go in there like this, nah, we gonna do it. So it's just a bunch of, man, fuck, we gonna put this shit together. And then you know we didn't go in there with a real game plan. And it could have been a totally better battle, but we could have turned it down, but we didn't want to waste the opportunity. But
And you didn't. I mean, Foots, some battles are gonna go great, some battles are not. At the end of the day, y'all got the opportunity and the respect is there. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Win or lose, the respect is there.
it's the situation. It's basically like if I know I'm not in a good headspace, and they say, yeah, Fush, you got to battle, like let's say a weak ass nigga like Elijah Strait, right? Like
Salute to
Elijah
Elijah
Strait,
Strait.
nah, Elijah my man, that's my guy. But let's just that guy battle Elijah Strait,
Right.
or anybody, just anybody. Ain't gotta be Elijah, just anybody. But if I'm not in the right space, like mentally, where I can't really think, I'm up all night, I ain't got no sleep. I'm just I'm just out of it. And then they say, yeah, you want to take this battle? And I say, yeah, I'm gonna take this battle. And then I go get my ass kicked. I can't really complain about it because they like, well, nigga, if you knew you was fucked up, why you ain't back out?
I mean, I hear you, but things happen. Personal life is personal life. Professional life is different. We all go to work on days when you break up with a shorty and you got to be at work. Things happen. We understand
Yeah,
that as humans. But speaking of Elijah Strait Foots, I spent a lot of time last year sponsoring individual battles, and one of my goals this year is to sponsor a whole card of league versus league. And I'm very strongly leaning towards OSBL versus Gates of the Garden, and I'm very strongly starting with Foots versus Elijah Strait. What do you think about that battle?
I like that battle a lot.
I think I've suggested some matchups to Kelz and suggested some matchups to Dre. Neither one of them turned down the Elijah Strait versus Foots. Is that
No,
something that everybody been wanting to see?
I think I want to say they been wanting to see it, but I think that's a battle that everybody would love to see. Just
Okay.
style wise, punch. People love the punching style. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that'd be crazy. Real bar heavy.
I think
You
so
know,
too.
you know what I'm saying? His pen is amazing. He
Facts.
actually another guy that that's like that motivate me to be more creative in that punching game too, because he's amazing. And it's
Absolutely.
upsetting that the man can't get no plates on URL that he's sitting, man. It's like, damn, got all that talent and they ain't trying to, it's like, god damn.
I mean, everything has its time, and I'm definitely doing a full league versus league. Say I lock in 10 battles, OSBL versus a Gates of the Garden. Who wins that league versus league war?
We do. What the hell?
How
Damn.
sure are you?
9 times out of 10. Damn, I'm saying 9 times out of 10.
You saying 9 battles out of 10, y'all winning?
I'm 95% sure we gonna win.
Okay. By a lot or just a slight margin?
Um, who the matchups again?
I don't want to give them away, but it's
Okay,
a few
okay, okay,
matchups.
okay.
You and Elijah Strait's one of them. It's a few. I definitely want to try to do Kid Slade versus Cuban. It's a couple, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I like that. That's a good battle too.
So you
Um,
really think
but
OSBL will win that?
I think we'll win. It won't be it
Okay.
won't be no it won't be, of course, if we being honest, it won't be no sweep. Of course, I ain't even gonna be that in denial.
Word.
It's not gonna be a sweep. But I think we can definitely get more wins though, for sure.
Okay. Okay. Well, I'm definitely gonna. That's on my list this year. I want to get a ward on URL, and I want to sponsor league versus league. So, moving right along, bombs over Baghdad 3. You versus Ace Amin. How did that feel?
I was it was cool. It was cool, man.
Talk
Cause
to the people. What do you
me
remember
and
of it, and
Ace,
what did you learn from it?
me and Ace was been supposed to battle.
Okay.
I think like a year, probably a couple months to I think like a year prior to that. We was supposed to battle, but we couldn't, we couldn't, we couldn't get it together. We couldn't get it together, so we um we just pushed it back. And I'm glad we did, because the battle went a totally different way. If I
Hmm.
would have battled Ace when I was the first time I was supposed to battle him, that would have been that would have been bad. That would have been bad. That would have been bad, man. So I'm glad
But you
it
were ready
happened.
this time.
Oh yeah, I was ready. Like I said, the times I'm battling, the shit that I'm learning, my bars my bars are better, my performance better. I'm like, oh, I feel confident going in there with Ace.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I feel more confident with, like, I'm more equipped for this battle than I was once before. Cause don't you
Okay.
know how you'll see a battler, right? And like, you'll hear vets say, "Man, I'm trying to catch you while you early before you figure that shit out." You know what I'm saying? Cause if you can, like, you got me, you got Eunice, right? Let's say a battler want to battle Eunice right now. He like, man, Eunice fire, but I think I can get him right now. Cause
Hmm.
You catch Eunice in 2 years, 3 years, it might get even worse for you. So now you like, shit, let me catch this motherfucker while he early. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
And people do that. People do that because,
It's
like
a
you say,
fact.
you like, man, I can see the potential in this motherfucker. I'm trying to catch him before he started to figure all that other shit out.
That's
So,
real
but,
shit.
but I went in there, the Ace battle. I liked the battle. I think it actually put a lot of light on me when I did that battle. I appreciate it for actually doing the battle. Um, when I learned that battle, um, uh,
You deep in thought? Damn. I never had nobody think that long on a question before. You still there? Hello? Looks like his phone died. We gonna wait a couple minutes and then hold on. Oh, he's back. He's back. Damn, bro, you was under pressure. That question was
Nah,
too serious. I'm
somebody was
sorry.
fucking calling, man.
Oh yeah,
But
yeah. You know,
nah,
you're a popular man out here,
I
Fuzz.
said what I learned from the Ace battle. Um, I don't know. Guess how to brace myself from a shoulder bump. That's about it. that
All right, I want to switch gears. You were also on the Houston Barcode card. I believe you battled Jay
yeah,
Black on the Home
yeah,
Five. Houston was a good crowd, wasn't it?
yeah, for sure. Them motherfuckers. Hey, let me tell you this though. They gonna make you work for it until they realize it ain't gonna work. Like basically, when I was rapping, they was trying. You could see the people trying to hold their composure. They trying,
Trying not to
but I was
react.
so consistent. They ain't had no choice but this motherfucker's wilding. He's going
They had to give
because
it
the
up.
shit he was saying.
That's a better
Shout out to
victory.
Jay Black, you know what I'm saying. But the shit he was saying, man, I'm like all that reaction. I said that's some bullshit. This some bullshit. I said this some
But
bullshit. Man.
wasn't it better to get like to fight for it and like earn it?
Well, that sounds like rape. But
I meant
in
to fight for reaction
reaction,
and earn the
crowd.
crowd's respect. Hello?
Um. Uh. I mean, yeah. I kind of don't mind. I don't mind that. I don't mind that at all. I don't mind fighting for the respect.
For the
Yeah,
reaction. Well,
I
you
don't mind
definitely
it
did it that
because
time.
you know what's so crazy? I would prefer away games anyway. I don't really like the home stigma. I don't like that home game stigma unless I'm battling somebody from the home. But I don't really want no home games if we being honest.
I
I don't.
understand. I understand
I hate
completely.
the. Oh, he only won because he was home. They wasn't going. They wasn't reacting to his opponent because he from. I'm like, nah, I don't fuck all that.
You know, you're very principled about things, and I really respect that because I remember a tweet where you said you wanted to run back the Rum Nitty battle. You're dead set on that? Like you really want to run that whole battle back?
Yeah, for sure.
That's not an easy battle to, you know what I'm saying? That's
Oh, no
crazy. What
doubt.
makes you stand
No
on principle
doubt.
like
No
that?
doubt. Because first of all, as we all see, the battle's not dropping.
Yeah.
So by the battle not dropping, it's only one way I can get the battle to drop. Run it back.
Nah,
You know
that's
what
real
I'm
shit. That's
saying?
real shit.
And then off the respect I got for him, favorite battle rapper, you know what I'm saying? It's just respect. I said, man, all right, look, we can do this if you want to. Man. We can. I'm willing to, because a lot of people, they take their W and they get the fuck on. Like, shit, I want fuck all that, but it's like I want that battle to drop. Like I want that on my record. I want people to be able to watch that back. I want to be able to watch that back. And I had a lot of
That's real
good
shit.
shit. I had a lot of good fucking material. So I'm like, man, hell yeah, let's run it back. And maybe we can do it on a even playing field. You got more time. There's no excuses. We can get paid more. We can run that back.
That's
You
real.
know what I'm saying?
That's
And
real.
then
I
when we run
respect
that
it. I
back, it's
respect
a
it.
better battle. It's a better everything. So let's just say the second time, oh, Footz won again. What the fuck excuses do you have now? You
Mm,
have no excuses. So I'm willing to run that battle. I'm willing to do that again. Sure.
okay. Okay. Well, I want to get into we've discussed the past a whole lot, and I don't want to get into the wordplay battle until it drops. I'm not sure
It
if it's
all
out,
it
but
dropped. It dropped. It's out.
it
Yeah.
dropped. Okay, I want more people to tap into that battle. You were phenomenal. We discussed the Minnesota bar, like your flow pockets were impeccable. Your stage presence, your delivery, just small room, a big stage. It just seems like you got it all mastered. So I want to discuss the future. Foots, there's three opponents that I have in mind, and I want you to tell me what these battles would mean to you, and if you would take those battles. You
Yeah.
ready?
Good.
The first person I would love to see you battle is K Shine. How do you feel
Oh
about that?
yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That's who I've been calling for. That's if anybody I wanted to battle him.
Okay. And what would a battle with Sean mean for you?
Mean a lot. Like that man. I mean, that's one of them battles where I know, far as performance, I would have to be at a high level, like that, like far the performance. I think that's like snatching a title from somebody. Like I need that battle. It's
Okay.
fucked up that
Okay.
it ain't on OSBL where I would want the battle to happen, but
I feel like that could happen. I don't see why that
I
couldn't
mean
happen
not on OSB. I mean not OSBL. URL.
on
My fault.
URL.
URL. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I see
Like
what you're
that. Like
saying. I
that.
see what you're
That would be
saying.
a battle I would love to have on the URL platform.
Okay. Now, I always ask battlers about which female battler they would battle, but I have two opponents in mind, and you can tell me which one is one that you would rather battle. Or if you would battle both, just let me know.
Okay.
I got C3 and I got Jaz the Rapper. Which one makes more sense for you?
Uh, Me and Jazz will make more sense, far just style wise.
Stylistically, that's a
Yeah,
crazy
yeah,
one.
style wise, I think that'd be more. And then we both dispatcher, EMT, shit like that. We all in the same field, damn near.
There you
So
go.
that'd
There
be
you
that'd
go.
be one of them battles. Now let's see what the fuck they gonna do. Let's see how this gonna
Angle
turn
alert.
out. Right,
Let's
right.
go.
So in C3, she punch. You know what I'm saying? She a puncher. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I kick her big butt ass.
Okay, so moving right along. There's two legacy battles that I'd love to see from you. You tell me if you would do both, if you look forward to battling both, and what they mean to you. The first is Hitman Holla. You said earlier that that was one of your
For
favorites.
sure.
What would a Hitman battle mean to you?
I mean, by that being my favorite, one of my first favorite battle rappers, that'll mean a lot. That'll mean a lot. That'll mean like that's like a it's like a goal. It's like I can check that off the list. It's like a kind of like a bucket list type of thing. You know
Understood.
what I'm saying? Like I
Understood.
would
You
definitely.
think you could beat Hitman?
Do I think I could beat Hitman?
Yeah.
His star power won't let me win. He got too many
Okay.
fans, man. They ain't gonna let me win. But do I think so? Bar for bar, I think I got Hitman. And if
Oh
we
shit.
being honest, and I'm gonna be completely honest.
Please.
Far as performance wise, Hitman don't perform like that, man. He's the
Oh
like when I
my
say that, like when you
God.
think of a performance, like K Shine performs. He
This
slipping,
is
he
true.
diving, he a moonwalk, he do little moves and shit. Hitman don't really do that. He do a lot of bringing Showtime show out. He bring the remix and shit like that. But when I think of performance, I'm thinking of motherfucker actually getting busy on stage. Like K Shine to be
Okay.
on that motherfucker sweating. Hitman ain't he don't really do the I don't know, man. Like Jack Boy perform. Jack Boy down there kill himself on stage performing, spinning and
Shout out to
kicking
Jack.
and cartwheels. He'll do all that shit. When I'm thinking of performing wise, you know
Okay.
what I'm saying?
Okay. Next battle. Yeah.
I mean, I'm
Next
being
battle
honest
is
though. I'm being
Legacy.
honest. Like I said, I'm a
No, I
fan of
respect it.
Hitman, man. Like I'm a fan
I
of Hitman.
respect it.
It's just
I respect it.
go ahead, go ahead, go ahead,
I res-
go ahead.
I respect it. I really want to see that. You versus Tay Roc from Maryland. How would
For
that be?
sure, for sure, for
Is that a
sure.
24 or 25 battle?
It could be 24 or 25.
Oh yeah, I don't. You might want to stay away from Rock. He's kind of crazy right
Rock
now.
gonna do it. Rock gonna be Rock. Like I ain't got nothing bad
Hmm.
to say about Tay Roc, man. Rock
Salute
gonna
the
be
legend for
Rock.
sure.
So that's just one of them battles where I'm like, shit, far for the home for the DMV. He Baltimore, DC. You know what I'm saying? That'd be a good.
There's a lot of history there.
Right,
It's a lot of
right.
history.
That'd be a good battle to do. I would love that. I would love that battle. Hell yeah.
Fire. I would too. I would too. I want to see that. Um, these next two questions could be kind of toxic, but I'm gonna ask them
Talk
anyway
to
because
him.
we've been so serious the whole
Talk
time.
to him.
So toxic question number one: Are you gonna get it back in blood for your boy Sheed and battle Danny?
Get it back in blood for Sheed? What you mean get it back in blood for
Yeah.
Sheed? You feel like
They
Sheed died?
I feel like this, and I told Sheed this privately. I feel like Sheed could have won that battle if he had switched up a couple things. I feel like he lost 2-1, which is not crazy, but in terms of general consensus, they got Danny smoking
Goddamn,
Sheed, and they got Danny smoking Sheed. Are you gonna go
man.
get it back in blood?
The nigga told Sheed I will flip. What the fuck he say? I will flip Sheed with D's. What the fuck is that?
Why y'all always do
I
that?
will
Y'all
flip.
always pick
I'm gonna
one.
flip Sheed with D because he said that bullshit and the whole building went off like he said something amazing. And you know
Listen,
that night,
man,
hey bro, we gonna be honest. That whole traffic car, if you wasn't EFB, you had to fight for your fucking life in there.
100%. So
So
are you gonna get it back in blood? Is all we want to know.
yeah.
So you a battle
For
Danny?
sure, for sure,
Danny will kick your
for
ass.
sure. No, it won't.
You don't think
I
he'll
don't, I
kick
don't
your
think
ass?
that nigga kick my ass. I don't think so.
Stop. It's hammer time.
I don't, I,
You think you
I
can
don't
fuck with
give a
that?
fuck about that. he gonna have some shit though for sure. Like Danny, another dude I would not disrespect. But I ain't got him kicking my ass.
Okay, nah, I respect it. I respect it. I respect
I
it.
ain't got him kicking my ass.
The final toxic question. Foots, in battle rap, there's a lot that goes on in front of the fans, and then there's a lot that goes on behind closed
But
doors. Um, the ladies love Foots.
oh shit,
Has your love life how has battle rap impacted your love life?
it hasn't.
Come on, Foots. The ladies love you. The
It
ladies
haven't.
love you,
It
Foots.
haven't though. I mean, it ain't did shit.
Was it always like that? It was always like that, so it's nothing.
It's nothing. It's nothing. Like
Okay, so
like
you're
I
used
don't.
to
I'm
that.
not trying to. I'm not trying to get it. Nope. Not doing it. Nope. Not doing it. I see how battle rap is. Like when you first coming in, you start figuring shit out. You like, oh yeah, damn, she cute. I'm gonna fuck with her. And then when you do it, you like,
Mm-hmm.
you know what? Maybe I shouldn't have did this. Maybe you know what? All right, yeah, I'm gonna chill. I'm gonna chill. So whatever I have done, I'm chilling. Like I'm out the way. Please don't bring me up. Don't talk about me.
Word.
I just because I
Word.
don't be honest with you. I like to be low key. I do not be liking my name and shit. I do not like people talking. That shit is it's like, come on, man. Ain't nobody thinking
It'd
about
be
you.
too
Why the fuck
much.
am I hearing, oh, Footz, da da da, and I ain't talked to you in 4 months? I ain't said shit about you in 4 months. Why the fuck am I hearing Footz pop up in the conversation?
That's because everywhere you step is
You
legendary, bro.
absolutely right. That's my fault.
So what is 4 or 5 years from now? What is Foots' legacy in battle rap?
Um, as as um as long as I'm consistent, as long as I still keep this hunger that I got and the passion that I got for just wanting to be better. Don't stir away from the basics. Don't stir away from my team. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be great. Ask me.
I agree. You're one of the best punchers we've seen, one of the best flows we've seen in battle rap, and it's kind of scary to think that you're only getting better. So that I salute you to the fullest. I'm a huge fan of your style and how you rap. Before we get out of here, your merch out the gate. What's going on with out the gate? Are we gonna get more?
I ain't never had no merch. What you talking about?
I seen a picture of you in out the gate clothing, and the first thing I thought was that's gonna go triple
Oh no,
platinum.
no. I'm still trying to figure that. Remember we had a conversation about this, right? We was in the spaces. We was talking about
Yep,
it.
we did. We did.
So I'm just trying to actually just figure everything out. I don't want to just put my money in shit and then just have it sitting. Like I want to actually have a game plan, figure out what like how I'm gonna go with it, how I'm gonna get everything together, and then I will, then I continue to go with my plan. But yeah, that's definitely something that I want to be able to push.
Listen, the Foots brand is strong. I think between your skits, your clothing, the whole concept of out the gate, your comedic background, you're really there's no ceiling for how much you can do with your brand. I look forward to you developing that more. I look forward to more battles from you. I hope we can get you to get into music. I know you told me that wasn't
I
really
don't,
a
I don't,
thing, but
I don't. If if somebody knew how to guide me in that shit, I'd do it.
please, bro, like I'd be more than happy. At the very least, If we could get some freestyles, or we could just start with freestyles on beats from you because your flow is incredible, Footz. Your flow and your penmanship is impeccable. And you're one of the few where the performance doesn't outshine the fact that you got a pen. You know what I
Right,
mean?
right, right, right. That's what I don't. That's what I'm doing. That's what I don't want.
And that doesn't happen with you. So nothing but love and respect to you. Thank you for taking the time to do this interview. Footz, you are indubitably starting five in the DMV area. God bless you for everything you've done. God bless you with everything you're gonna continue to do.
I
Thank you
bless you
very
as
much for
well,
this,
bro.
brother.
Appreciate you, man.
Keep It Rap season finale, season episode 5. Season 1 was all about the DMV. Season 2 is going to be all about the Midwest. Tap in with me at 9 p.m. tonight. Episode 1 with Fonz. All right, Footz, have a blessed day.
Y'all do the same, man. Thank you.
Peace. Appreciate y'all pulling up.